Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to another DM gaming hardcore Minecraft video. Today, I'm just gonna get back into it and see what and have some fun. See what I'm up to. Biggest thing is I do want to continue building my new compound that I have planned. So, but yeah, there's a lot of things planned right now, so yeah, first thing I am going to want to be doing is I'm going to keep mining down there on that, so yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that I got planned today, so and I've been on for 3 weeks just because I've been sick, and then it snowed and everything else, so there's a lot of stuff that's going on, but yeah. So yeah, it's been pretty busy. So yeah, overall, this is what the wall is kind of looking like around my compound. And it is going to go all the way around. Down here is where my main build's going to be, so there's a lot of stuff planned that I have going on. What I am probably going to do, though, is actually start by harvesting quite a few pale oak wood, because I'm actually going to be using that for my main base overall, just because I think having white wood is actually going to look pretty nice. So plus it's cheaper than some other materials that are out there, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's being planned right now, so but yeah, okay, that's good. One more sapling like that. So yes, I am watching the chat. So yeah, hopefully today's goal is actually to finish up building my second greenhouse I have up here. Obviously, I've already built one with the pale white oak, but I'm also gonna build another one, but with copper and everything from one of the things. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's gonna keep going on. So yeah, as I've been saying, there's a lot of stuff planned. At some point, I am gonna go in the I mean, I have been to the Nether. I just am not. I'm not entirely well. I'm just not entirely ready to be able to go into the Nether just yet. I'm getting close, but I'm just not quite there yet. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I have planned. It's just I just got to be ready to go in the Nether. Obviously, I've got to make sure I'm wearing a... most likely I will be wearing gold boots just because it's the cheapest to make. The other thing is, at some point, I do want to make it into the end just because of shulker boxes and whatnot. So yeah, before I start mining anything else, I want to make sure that that. Let's see what it dropped. Anything good? Nope, just food. Not worthwhile. So yeah, as I've been saying, I have a lot of stuff planned. So yeah. I do know at some point I am going to be turning all these spawners and whatnot into more likely an auto type thing. I mean, obviously I did that with that one. The other reason I'm grabbing all this copper is because I'm actually going to end up using a lot of it. So yeah, that's not bad. I got 2 of those. Ooh, I forgot I had these down here. That's gonna be pretty good, especially for the nether and whatnot. These potions are gonna be really good. So poison arrows are gonna be useful. There is an achievement for this. I just gotta make sure I know how to do it. Here's an achievement for that. I just don't think I have the right equipment for that or anything like that, but it's not bad yet anyways. Bones are going to be useful for above, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I do have planned. Obviously right now I'm just trying to get set up because I said I don't want to just go into the end and then find out that I die and then game over. I don't want to do that quite yet. There are goals for the Nether 2. I do know I do want to go for Netherite, to go for the full Netherite. But also I said I want to make sure that I'm getting everything I possibly can. Ancient City is on my list of things to do. It's not on the high end of it right now, just because I go in there, I could be gone. I could die from the wardens. So right now I'm just playing it more on the safe side until I get better equipment and all that. I mean, my diamond helmet right now is pretty good. There's a few things that are missing. Diamond chestplate, I really just need to redo it, but until I have enough levels and whatnot. Leggings isn't too bad, but diamond boots aren't bad, or actually up there quite a bit. But yeah, those still need some additional enchants. So yeah, fortunately, when I started this world, my belief is I just got lucky. Sometimes it's the luck of the draw in this sort of game. I mean, it's been the luck of the draw for me, so. So yeah, for right now, I almost have every single wood variant in the game. There's a few I'm missing, but they're overall really easy to get, so I'm not overly concerned about that. So yeah, but as I've been saying, it's some part of this game is just about luck. Sometimes you get a good seed, and this seed has been a really, really, really good seed. I mean, it's all about luck sometimes. It's the way the game goes. So yeah, I mean, that's what some people just don't understand. Sometimes this game's about luck, the luck of the draw. For me though, I've been pretty lucky. I'm not gonna lie about that. I've been lucky. Especially for finding stuff. I mean, it's just been crazy. I mean, finding that woodland mansion that I found, that was pure luck. I mean, I wasn't expecting to find one. At some point, I will go in there, but I said I'm going to want better tools and armor and whatnot. Yes, I will at some point be fighting the Vexes in there. It's just going to take some time in order to do it. And I get some of you guys are like, "Well, you're doing it pretty slow." I said, that's on purpose. You know, I said, this isn't a normal survival world where I can die up to billions of times. I'm pretty much have one life. That's it. If I die, the game's over. So. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff that's gonna be going on. But down here is gonna be where my main base is gonna be. Is absolutely gonna be where my base is gonna be. I mean, it's a perfect spot for it. It's almost flat. It's pretty close. All I gotta do is just flatten some of the sand out here, and it's good to go. But yeah, there's all sorts of work that has to be done. So yes, at some point, the other thing is, I also do want to at some point, I know for a fact I'm gonna have to find another trial chambers. I know that. Shouldn't be too hard. All I have to do is add another cartographer to all the villagers. I do know at some point I'm gonna be adding a lot more villagers to trade with. It's on the list of stuff to do. I mean, there's several things I've got planned. I mean, the biggest thing, it just takes time. But the other reason I'm gonna do this live is to make sure that I don't get considered that I'm cheating per se. Some other YouTubers have done some crazy stuff. I might do some crazy stuff at the end, but there's a lot of stuff that has to happen before I do that. The biggest one is just that you just gotta get started. I mean, the biggest thing is I want to be able to build my base. I want to have an epic base. I don't want to build it before I go out and potentially die from something like the Warden or whatever. I do know at some point I will go into the end. As I've said, it is on the list of stuff to do. But before I go into the end, I obviously have to deal with the Nether. Biggest thing with that is that I'm gonna have to have fire resistance pots. That's gonna be a big one. But obviously, before I can do that, I've got to trade with piglins that are to get that. So, and there's all sorts of stuff that's going on. So, yeah, I've got goals for this entire world. I mean, I haven't really looked, but I'm probably at least 50 something odd days in, maybe. There's a way to check. I just got to do it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check. We are on. Because yeah, it should tell me what day I'm on. Day. Let's see if I can find it. Day 175. Obviously there's others that have done. There's one that's almost at 10,000 days, so. So yeah, I mean, it's 175 days. That's not even close to it. I mean, yes, I'm taking it slower than a lot of these guys, but that's because I said, you know, sometimes it's nice to take it slow and easy, and just steadily build yourself up. I mean, I don't want to just. I mean, if you guys want me to go into a world and just see how long I go with fighting mobs and everything, and see how quick I can do stuff, yeah, I can entirely do that. But this series is all about building up from zero, pretty much. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I have planned too. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. So yes, at some point, yes, I'm gonna have to build from scratch, but I mean, I have really good stuff right now though too. So yeah, there's a lot of work that has to be done. I mean, actually, I can start actually planning this out right now. Hmm. I do know for a fact that I'm gonna have to have a gate. Um, I know one of the gates is actually going to be right here. There is a way to keep mobs out of here. Fortunately, I just have to build some stuff. But yeah, there's going to be a gate right here. I know there's going to be a gate here. Somewhere down that end of the wall, there's going to be another gate. There's I know the wall is going to continue around. I'm going to end up building a bridge across the river that's over here. Just then that's really easy, and there will be a gate there as well. So, I mean, and there will be a gate somewhere in that direction too. It's just there's a lot of work that has to be done. I am gonna start planning out the castle though, my personal build. I mean, I said I've built all sorts of stuff, but I think it's time that I actually build something that's gonna be amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna start outlining it right now. Okay, that's not bad. So yeah, I mean, as I said, I'm actually gonna start building. I am gonna start outlining this anyways. So yeah, at some point, all the sand is gonna end up being torn up anyways. I don't know if I want to. I may replace it with moss. I don't know quite yet what I want to do yet. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I've got planned. But yeah, as I've been saying, there's a lot of stuff planned. It's just gonna be quite a bit of work. Now, the other thing that I do want to know is, do you guys want to see what I've built on that realm that I'm on? Because I've built some pretty interesting builds actually. I mean, a lot of people would be surprised what I've built, what I've been able to build. So yeah. So yeah, there's still. So yeah, this build right here is going to end up being epic. It's just, as I said, it's a lot of work. It's just a lot of time and effort. I do know I got to go down and get some more tough blocks. Easiest way to get those is to actually go down into the. So yes, at some point, that entire build down there is going to get emptied. As of right now, it's just not going to happen. So. Until I make sure that those spawners are taken care of, it's just not going to be worthwhile do too much down there. That. What else do I need? I need these. Yep. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff planned. It's just as I've been saying, it's just a lot of it's just a lot of work. Yep, it's almost night, so take a quick pause. But yeah, so yeah, the other thing is, there's all sorts of things I want to do in this world. I do know that I'm gonna end up building. I do know for a fact that I am gonna end up having to build some other stuff, but so yeah, so the wall I'm building is actually pretty basic. It's just a basic wall, nothing too out of the ordinary. But I said it gives a little bit of a gives it texture and all that. I'm using 2 different copper blocks, and then of course 3 different tough blocks. So it's overall this wall is looking pretty good. This wall is actually meant to make sure mobs can't come in from the outside. It also gives the appearance that this is a protected area too, so. So yeah, overall, this is gonna be. I mean, I do know at some point I will be expanding this build, but until then, there's just a lot of work that has to be done. So yeah, these are all just to lay the groundwork. I am most likely going to be building an extension on this side at some point. That side, I may do another extension. I know this way I will be extending it that way at some point. Most likely it won't be this way. I do know at some point I am going to be wanting to create an iron farm at some point. Just so I have unlimited iron. Have an unlimited iron supply. I also know at some point I am also going to be building a creeper farm, but when I do that, I'm most likely going to be building it on above an ocean. I do have a plan on how to build one. I actually ended up building one on the realm I'm on. some point I will show that to you guys at some point. Whenever I decide to, whenever I get the chance to get on that realm and show you guys what I have built on that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. So but yeah, as I've been saying, there's a lot of stuff I've planned. It's overall just gonna take some time to take care of some stuff. Looks like I got more pale oak wood, so I'm actually gonna grab my bed that's sitting right here. I'm actually gonna go up there and harvest those two trees. At some point, I'm gonna end up building an actual tree farm. Though most likely is I am gonna end up keeping all the cherry trees in this area just because it actually looks halfway decent. The only thing I have to do is actually work on some other stuff, but yeah. So yeah, as I said, I've got a lot of stuff planned. Okay, let's grab my diamond hoe that I have. And no, that does not mean it's the other kind of hoe. Okay, is that enough saplings? Up, plenty of saplings, good. So yes, pale oak is actually the newest wood they've added. They've also added resin, which is actually a orangish material. I haven't really had the chance to use it. I do know I will be heading back to that pale oak forest at some point. As soon as I get better armor, just because if I don't, then the one mob that's in there could actually kill me. So I don't know for a fact I don't want that. So as I said, there's a lot of stuff I have planned. For all of you that are in chat, I just really want to know if you guys actually want to see exactly what I've built on that realm that I've been talking about. So yeah, as I said, there is a lot of stuff planned. It's just going to take a while to do it. Okay, let's grab my diamond hoe that I have. No, that's not mean. It's the other kind of hoe. You know what I mean, Brady. Yes, I had to include that, Brady, about the diamond hoe. Obviously, you and I know what that means, so. But yeah, as I've been saying, I've got a lot of stuff planned, but it just takes time to execute, especially with a lot of supplies that I've got to get. So there might be some days that I'm just gathering materials. Um, so yeah, this is gonna end up being the pattern for the entire wall that's right here. What are you scared of, Brady? What are you scared of, B? So yes, there is a lot of stuff I've planned. It's just, as I've been saying, it takes a lot. It's gonna take time to execute it. Where's my water bucket? There's my water bucket. I'm gonna quickly come down here. Woo! So yeah, the reason I'm sleeping at night is because I really don't want to go into it. Oh, looks like we got a creeper in front of us, Brady. Ooh, 2 creepers. Ooh, creepers. The other thing to be scared of would be is creepers. The whitewood is pale oak. They just did an update for like 2, 3 months ago now, so ended up adding another mob to it called the creaking. So at some point I do want to go back because I actually want to get the heart, which is how the creaking spawns. But yeah, in order to get the creaking to spawn, in order to find the heart, you have to do it at night. And personally, I don't want to do it just yet until I have better armor and whatnot. Probably what I'm gonna end up doing is I'll probably end up doing that when I get netherite, which is from the nether. So the other scary thing in caves is, whoops, nice step punch on a bow. So yeah, a lot of the times creepers love to sneak up on you. Yeah, I don't want to look him in the eyes, I know that much. grab my... You know what? I'm gonna make some more torches, just because... Yeah. So yeah, I do have punch one on my bow, which is actually really nice to have, just because of creepers and everything else. Obviously, I don't want them blowing up. But yeah, there is quite a bit of stuff going on. If I believe correctly, nope, just looks like it's just that. Okay. So yeah, biggest thing is you. As I said, the white oak the white wood that I'm using is called pale oak. It's a new wood variety that came out that they came out with probably about 2-3 months ago in an update. So, which of course also released the creaking. Something that, if you're not looking at it, it could sneak right up behind you. And if you don't have diamond armor, you're screwed, pretty much. I know that just because of the realm that I'm playing on. I ended up finding a pale oak forest. But it also comes with a new flower variety. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. I really didn't stick around when I went to that pale oak forest just because I really didn't want to mess around with mobs. And of course the creaking at the time, so. But yeah, here's the armor that I have right now. Diamond helmet's pretty good. At least has fire protection on it, so I have a higher chance of surviving in lava. And the rest of my protection, 3 and 4. So probably with one of those though, I'm getting up wanting to get the other 2 protections, which are blast protection, and of course you have the one that protects you from arrows and everything else like that. So yeah, as I was saying, it's called pale oak. It's actually, pale oak is a whole lot easier in my eyes than to get quartz from the nether or from trading. Because trading wise, it takes a lot to get it from emeralds and everything else like that. You know what, let's go take a look. This guy's been sitting over here for a while, so. Does he have anything I want? You know what, I'll take that. I could use the pumpkin seeds. Use that pumpkin seed. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I have planned. Just a lot of work. So yeah, the Wandering Trader only had one useful thing, and that's pumpkin seeds, which of course, I know melons and pumpkins are going in its own little sort of greenhouse that I've been set up that I've been building. Overall, at some point, I will have 5 total greenhouses just because of each different thing. So obviously this one's all carrots. Obviously I probably that'd be worth quite a bit of emeralds in itself. I do know I still have to finish building this one. I just gotta keep harvesting more copper and tough from the trial chambers, which is not too difficult to do. So but yeah, there's a lot of harvesting that I've got to do still. And yeah, sugarcane is really useful. It's going to be even more useful when I get an elytra from the end, obviously. So, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I've got planned. Currently, this is the map of the compound right now. So yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I have planned. So. I'm going to quickly go in here. The other good thing is that the diamond pickaxe I have, when I harvest all these carrots, it does not use any durability. So, when I harvest all the carrots, so it's pretty good deal on that. So. So yeah, since these carrots are pretty much ready to be harvested, I'm just gonna go ahead and harvest all of them. It's gonna be useful for later, especially when I decide to add more. When I decide to add an additional layer. So up here is gonna end up being a spot for all from my carrot trading villagers. So I have that planned. But yeah, it's, as I've been saying, the thing is, if I keep letting these grow all the way and then come back later, I can end up getting more. I can end up filling most of these barrels up, which is going to be really useful. Because yeah, every carrot that I get, so each carrot that I end up harvesting will end up helping me down the road, especially for trading. So yeah. So yeah, I may go in the Nether later on, probably in about, I would say in about an hour. So But yeah. Right now, I just want to make sure that I'm get everything caught up. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff going on, but yeah, so hopefully at 1 o'clock I do end up going in the nether. I do know I'm gonna start looking for some stuff, so okay, let's get these in the here. That's not a bad harvest at all. That's actually pretty good. There's another stack of carrots, about a stack and a half. So yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff I have planned, as I've been saying. I just gotta execute on it. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly harvest all these carrots really quick. And actually with these carrots right here, I'm just gonna trade them in. And hopefully make some emeralds off of them. Plus these will also give me a good source of XP as well, so emeralds are going to be useful, especially when I start upgrading more of my weapons and tools and whatnot. So far, the diamond sword I have is not bad. I just need to end up finding hopefully a sharpness 5 book, hopefully. So yeah, the biggest reason I'm doing this in Java instead of Bedrock is because of Bedrock has quite a few bugs and you can die pretty much at any time. So I don't trust it for that reason, so hardcore wise, I will keep doing it in Java. Okay, let's go ahead and trade some more carrots in. So yeah, that's a good source of XP, as I was saying. That's 18 more emeralds that I can use. Obviously, I've got some good armor right in here. So I have 18. What do I really need to upgrade? Quartz is the one thing that I don't have enough for. Oh well, that's okay, because I can always earn more emeralds. It's always possible. You know what, let's do it right here. Let's go ahead and harvest these really quick. Yep, so there's all the carrots are all nice and harvested, check. The only thing I got left is the wheat, which, case in point, I really don't need the wheat per se. Wow, that's all the carrots gone. Okay. So it looks like I can afford this. And with these, I'm actually going to end up doing this. I will be keeping these on me because I'm going to end up getting more XP later down the road. The sooner I get to level 30 on that, the better I will be off. So yeah, as I was saying, emeralds are very useful to a certain degree, especially with trading with villagers. The other thing I really need to do is I actually need to take a zombie villager and do all that. But before I can do that, I either have to find a cold biome, and hopefully I find a... Obviously I have 7 golden apples, so I already got that part of it. It's just going to be the potion. It's going to be the potion that I'm going to need. Yep, it's nighttime already, so... Let's grab my bed really quick. Put it right there. I'm going to go over here. The other thing is, this builder is able to purchase melons and pumpkins too, so... Okay, give them all those. I don't need all those seeds. So yeah, there is quite a lot of stuff to put that's... So yeah, as I've been saying, there's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, so yeah, I have a lot of stuff planned out. It's just gonna take some time to execute it, but it's gonna be 100% doable. So first thing I want to do is to trade all that in, because I actually need to do this. Let me quickly grab some more carrots, more golden carrots. The reason I'm grabbing golden carrots is because it's a really good source of food, and obviously those villagers are willing. Those 2 villagers I have are willing to trade it. So. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue right now. So yeah, I'm gonna end up needing a lot of cherry wood at the moment. So Come on, one of you two trees drop me a sapling. That's not a sapling. That is, I'll take that. And I'll just keep on harvesting. So yeah, the other good thing about saplings is that I can actually turn them all into any extra into bone meal if I want to. There is certain saplings that I won't do that with just because it's not worthwhile for me to do it. But there's some that are. So cherry is one of them. I get a lot of saplings from those. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly chop all these trees down, and then I'm gonna start keep building my main base that I'm currently working on. So yeah, cherry trees are one of the trees that for some reason gives you a lot of saplings. So yeah, put a sapling there. So, yep, that should be plenty of cherry wood for the time being. Yeah, that's plenty for the time being. So yeah, I'm gonna start adding more to it. Fortunately, with all the sand I've collected, I've got enough for windows pretty easy. I just have to cook the glass down to hopefully. Ooh, I like that. Okay, let's get all these up, and then I'm gonna come back around and pretty much strip all the logs down. There we go. Okay, that's all done right there for the time being. Do know I gotta go back up here and get to my bed really quick, but yeah. As I've said, there's a lot of things that I've planned, so yeah, in about 50 minutes, I will be heading into the Nether. To hopefully gather some more supplies and whatnot, so. So yeah, hopefully just hope to see some of you guys join me at 1 o'clock, to hopefully, or actually in about 50 minutes to join me in the Nether, for some Nether traveling, so yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of things planned. For all of you guys that have missed previous live streams, there is actually a spot to find past live streams on my YouTube channel. So yeah, so there is a lot of things planned. Ooh, that's good enough with me. So you'll take it. No? Okay. So I'm gonna quickly turn all these and bone meal really quick. I will end up there's all of that. So yep, that's not too bad. There's my bed. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna keep working on my base until about 50 minutes, and then I will be heading into the Nether through my Nether portal that I have. As I've been saying, I have a lot of things planned. So yeah. So yeah, this will end up being the main base, which will include my my own room and everything else. Of course, though, this is going to end up being a tower, so there's going to be multiple levels, and it's going to go way up in the sky. So obviously, I'm going with a more of a white and pinkish look. I may end up adding blue to it. I don't know yet. I do know, though, I'll be adding other stuff to this build at some point, so. How much space do I have? Okay. Quickly put this stuff in here. I do need some inventory space, especially when I go over here and start grabbing some terracotta. So terracotta is going to be really useful, especially for the floor. So also there is orange sand. The biggest thing is I do not want to touch this side because that's what this is what I'm going to end up seeing from my main base, so... Any more husks up here? So yeah, occasionally, as I said, I'm still going to be fighting mobs. As I said, I just got to start grabbing better materials and whatnot. So yeah, this is the side I will be grabbing from. As I said, I do not want to be grabbing anything from this side because I'll be able to see it. So... oh, sounds like there's a lava pool underneath here. Which is not that big of a deal to me. I just gotta make sure I don't land in it, but... yeah, don't go any further than that. Looks like there's another husk right there. I just don't have to worry about it. The other thing is, when hostile mobs pick up something, they do not despawn. That's why those, if you saw those two husks, that's why they were still there. So I'm gonna stop doing that right there. See if I can get it. Quit moving, buddy. Nope. Maybe. Okay, I need to go a little bit further up. Woo! There we go. Got him. Got him. So yes, the other thing in this series that I do want to get better at using a bow and arrow and whatnot as well. So yeah, there is quite a few goals I have for this series, so... the other thing is, I just want to see how long I can last. As I said, I do have big goals, I just gotta be really careful. The other big thing is, I am gonna end up wanting to get some... I do want to end up getting some totems as well. I know the first totem I could potentially get at this point would be from that woodland mansion that I found, which obviously is a risk, so... I've got a feeling that... yeah. The other thing is, for most of you guys who didn't know, I am using an Alienware laptop. That's why it's been a little on the noisy side, which is why I just turned down the render distance a bit, just so I can get it to... so I get the fan to hopefully calm down. So yeah, obviously this hill didn't have much. I'm gonna be going back a bit. Hopefully get some more terracotta. So biggest reason I'm grabbing terracotta is because I'm gonna end up having to use it anyway. So for yep, here it is. So yeah, if a mob holds something in their hand, whether that's leather or lead, they will 100% be able to. They'll 100% not despawn. So yeah, I am keeping an eye on the time. So yeah, so I got about 40 minutes left. Probably at 30, I will be heading back to my base and prep a little bit. There isn't much to prep for the Nether, so but yeah. Ooh, we got yellow up here. That's good. So yeah, as I've been saying, I've got a lot of stuff planned. I just have to execute it. So, um, I do know I've got to. The biggest thing is I need to find a fortress. I do know I also want to be able to create a. Do I really want to get rid of that? No, I do not. I'll get rid of the sticks. I'd rather get rid of the sticks. So quickly go to sleep really quick and yeah, go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back. Just gotta be careful to get down these. Obviously, I don't have a totem or anything. So actually, I'm gonna go this way. Nope. So I'm gonna grab a little bit more of this. Haven't seen any red over here. That's interesting. There's something but red over there. It's not worthwhile to get though. So I'm gonna head back to my base. I do know for a fact that I'm gonna have to gather some more materials, but for the time being, the materials I have is pretty good. So, so I'm gonna quickly head back and actually talk to you guys then. So. So yeah, I am back now, so I'll continue with what I'm doing. I do want the book on that. What do I want? That's the block I'm gonna want in there. Before I can do that though, I've got to go underground and gather some coal. So that I can be able to smelt all that. Because yeah, until I can find a source of, until I can create a unlimited lava source, which will end up taking a lot of iron. Until that, I've gotta keep mining for coal. So. Okay, that was a skeleton, which is okay. Okay, oh, that's plenty now. That's plenty of coal, so I'm gonna head back up and start smelting. So yep, I'm gonna go over here really quick and start smelting. So yeah, I've got all of these. I've got red glazed terracotta, brown, white, yellow, and light gray. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and I'm gonna quickly go down here really quick and see what I have down here. Obviously, yep, I got 2 of those. Yep, so we'll refill with that. What I am missing from this sword is looting. Is gonna be looting. That's gonna be a really good, useful. Ooh, redstone. That's good. That's a good find in my books. Yep, so let's make 4 more of those. I'm gonna quickly actually go up above again. Hopefully before nightfall. Obviously, fortunately I have a clock, so we're not quite there yet, so I better say I said if it's night, I'm not going up there until daytime. And hopefully there's no creepers hanging around or anything, but obviously it's still daytime, so it's good for me. Thing about hardcore mode is, with all the other stuff. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Enderman, Enderman, Enderman. They always take your blocks. It's like, come on. Leave my blocks alone. Okay, so we got brown in there. Put that in there. That, we got that. That's what I'm missing. I'm missing that one. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna let this all go really quick. So yeah, I'm gonna actually start putting in the bottom floor. Okay. So that goes that. Then I can put that there, put that there, put that there. Okay. I can live with that. Of course, it's gonna be a border right here. And then I'm gonna put something else right in here. Okay. So yep, we got that right there. So yep. What sort of block do I want to put in here? Okay, my bed's up here, that's good. Okay, let's drop this. Let's drop the sand off. So yeah, it's almost daytime. It's almost nighttime. Come on, son. There we go. Okay, that's pretty good. So yeah, right now I'm just coming up with a design for the floor. Okay, so I want one over. No, I was supposed to, but we'll stick that right there. Okay, we can switch that out. Okay, let's grab the brown terracotta like that. Put those in corners like that. There's blue in this. Okay. So if I were to split that, yeah, it would look like that, and I wouldn't like that. You know what though? I think just because of the blue that's in that brown, I'm thinking maybe something like this, and then I'll fill these corners in with something else. Yeah, I think that's the pattern I'm gonna go with. Right? Nah. There are other blocks that would look better with that. Yeah, because I wonder, so I'm going with a brown like that. Let's see, it's picking up a little bit of white though too. I want to see something. Take off the shield temporarily. Yeah, I'm gonna see. That's a little much on the white. Yeah, that's a little much on the white. Okay. So I wonder. You know, let's test the spruce. Does that go with it? So, Because yeah, I just have to try to see what I want to do with that. So obviously that's not gonna work. What other blocks do I have? Blocks of raw copper now. Thing is, there's blue in it. I wonder. Sounds like I'm gonna be going into the Nether a tad bit early this time around. It looks like, which will be okay for the time being. I was hoping not, but I'm gonna go into the Nether to. Yeah, I'm gonna head this way really quick. I do want to collect that lava at some point. Obviously, the Nether's full of lava, so not a terribly big deal to me. Okay. So it goes down this way. Okay, I am gonna go ahead and quickly go back, but yeah, So yeah, I will be back in the Nether in a bit. It is going to be a little bit before I do so, but it's not a terribly big deal to me. But yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to grab some of this, and I'm gonna see. I want to see if either the warped wart block or the warped stem would work with that bluish block. So. Okay, let's quickly go back. That's all I needed from there. Okay, let's take a look. It's pretty close. To my surprise, it's actually pretty close. Um, you know, I think we do something like, yeah, that would work. That would work for me. Do that really quick. Move that back. The biggest thing is I'm just gonna need all the. I'm gonna need to see if I have any more of those. So yeah. So yeah, this is gonna end up being a probably all the way up to build height. I mean, it's gonna be a really, overall, it's gonna be a really cool build once I'm done. It's just gonna take quite a while to finish building it. But yeah, it's 100% doable. I know that much. So I'm gonna go quickly down here and check. Hopefully, I did not choose to recycle all those. Yep. Set 4 enchanted golden apples. Sounds about right. Oh yeah, I did grab eye blossoms. Yeah, these are the flowers I was talking about. So, so yeah. Okay, looks like it's not there. So yeah, this was the map maker. Obviously, this trial chamber was to that one over there. So I'm still gonna keep them though, just because I can trade glass and everything else with them. So for me, there's really no reason to get rid of that villager. So, but yeah, as I've been saying, there's a lot of work that's got to be done, but it's coming along. I knew it. Good. I knew I had more wart block. Yep. So yeah, as I said, I want to make this build as epic as I can. I will also be adding some additional stuff. Whoops, I forgot that. But before I can take care of that, I gotta get to my bed and sleep. And it's for good reason, because I do not want to be dealing with mobs. So yep, there's that. Ah, there we go. There we go. I like that a little bit. Yeah, I like that better. That goes more with the that goes more with the blue when I do it like that. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly change these all out. Okay, let's get these blocks in. So yeah, the biggest reason I'm putting deep slate around all this is because of it's just because it acts like a border around the design in the middle. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I have planned. So there we go. Yeah, I actually like these. I actually like this design. So yeah. Let me get a response. So yeah. This is really not bad. The goes with the blue that I have. It sort of breaks up all the blue though. It's not all blue. You get that brown that's in there too. Eh. So, yep, got that. I just got that fixed, so everything should be looking halfway decent. So yeah, so each layer I add on, I will be adding something to it. This is the bait. This is pretty much the first level. I do know one of the levels will end up being just a pure map level. I do know that I will have a water elevator type system for let's see. Yeah, I was supposed to say Let's see. What do I want to do? There's not much I can do. I said I've done everything I possibly can without. It's just a harder color to do. And that's a thing. It's just a harder color to do. But yeah. There are certain things that can be done. I think that's just too. That's an off-white. Yeah. That's too bright. Okay, let's go back here and change this. Yeah, it's not gonna get updated until later on, buddy. Okay, so everything's going pretty well. So yeah, I'm gonna drop a bunch of stuff off, and I'm gonna head into the Nether. Ready for some fiery fun, shall I say? Which is basically what the Nether really is, anyway. So don't need those. I'm gonna leave that here. I'm gonna leave that here as well. I know that's not gonna do me any good, but it's still something. Don't need you up there. I'm actually gonna quickly sleep before I head into the Nether, so yeah, I'm gonna head into the Nether really quick and go from there. So yeah, I am gonna head into the Nether pretty quick. So yeah. Yep, I'm actually gonna grab my boots that are down below. Up on my bed. There it is. I should quickly grab my bed, set my spawn outside, set it outside the portal, so in case I get out of the portal and I have to go in there, I can do it. But yeah, there's. I want to go in the Nether because I've got to start looking for some important stuff. So set it right around the corner like that. I'm gonna jump there. Quickly go in my storage down below here, grab some gold. Preferably, yep, boots. That works for me. Head up here and head on out. Hopefully I can find what I need to find in the Nether. So yeah. I'm gonna quickly do this really quick. But yeah. Yeah, in the Nether, so we'll see what I end up finding. Ooh, I like that very much. That works for me. Unfortunately, that wasn't another ender pearl, but that still works for me. Okay, there is a ghast, so I just gotta be careful. It's probably up there somewhere. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking for a fortress, hopefully. I am gonna go this way, maybe. Just gotta be careful not to look at the Enderman. Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. Plus, this is the easiest, okay, that's the easiest way to do that. Okay. Oh, no way. No way, no way, no way. Okay. That works for me. That's really good news. Okay. So yes, that's good news. I found that. It's really good news. I found it, and I just gotta make sure that I'm ready to go. But yeah, finding a fortress was one thing of my goal. The other thing though I need to find is actually to find find a bastion. I desperately need to find one of those as well, just because. But yeah. Just gotta keep my head down right now, just so that I'm not looking at the Enderman. Oh, it's right over here too. Okay. So yeah, that was a good find on my part. Of course, I do have an ender pearl. I just don't want to use it right now. Yeah, Blaze sees me, and that's okay. Okay, that works for me. There are two skeletons over here. Okay, let's get over here and go ahead and climb up. I know we gotta climb up on this thing in order to get in there, so. Ooh, that's good right there. Yep, that's why I am well prepped for these guys. I want to shoot him down. Okay. Yep, there we go. That was a blaze. That was 100% a blaze. Where was it at? Ah, there you are. Eek. Yeah, get out of my way, buddy. Thank you. Okay, so you're gonna play this little game, I'll play it. Ooh, I am sniping these things today. There we go. Can't get me, buddy. You can't get me up. Do not want to hit him. Ha. Let me get behind my other block I've got right here. And yeah, I just gotta make sure I snipe him out of there. There we go. You have one blaze rod, it's not bad. Okay, that blaze did. Yeah. Nope, okay, I got 2 blaze rods. That should start the... That should help me start, making potions, but for the time being, I'm gonna head back. But yeah, that was a good start. I mean, a very good start at that. Okay, just gotta get my way down here, down to ground level, head back to my little base that I set up down here. But yeah, 100%. That wasn't too bad. Got 2 blaze rods out of it. Obviously, I didn't get a head from that guy, but from those guys. But hey, that was good. Obviously, I'm not doing too bad right now. Okay. Here's the entrance to my base. Is there any Enderman nearby? I can just... Yeah, there was one. Okay. That's okay though. So yeah, that was not a bad. I still can't believe it though. It was right there. But yeah, I need to actually make a better shield. Best idea is to probably actually... You can't get me. You can't get me, Enderman. Ha ha. Get your creepy little blocks out of here, anyways. Okay. So yeah, that wasn't too bad of that. So that's 2 blaze rods already. I will be heading back there. It's I mean, I still have like 40 minutes, so I'm gonna actually go ahead and head back and actually grab all my torches. For some reason, once you torch that place, yeah, it's... Quickly go to sleep. But yeah, terrible fortress and into fire. Woohoo! Yep, just gotta make sure there's no mobs sitting around that are gonna get me. Doesn't look like it, which is good. So yeah, I am gonna head back into there. In a short while, I'm just gonna actually grab my torches, because those are really gonna be really useful. I'm gonna grab some more of those. Okay, I'm gonna go check if I have any more iron. I do know this, that I'm going to need at least... Yeah, I'm gonna make 2 more shields on purpose because I'm gonna need those, especially with the blaze and everything else. But yeah, as I said, I wasn't totally ready for that fortress to pop up. I mean, I was hoping there would be one nearby, and obviously there was. The other thing is there's also a smithing template in one of those, so so yeah, I'm gonna go down here really quick. Yes, I do have some iron. That's good. Yeah, 2 shields. That's what I needed. So yeah, not too bad, not too shabby right now, which is pretty good. see if I can get some of these guys to pop on. Found a fortress in the nether. Actually, yeah, I am gonna take one with me. Take one with me, yeah. I'm gonna go and put those in there. I do need that for blocks.